welcome to Tropic with Debs. What I've decided to do is each week I'm going to give you some tropic tips on a Tuesday. And last week I tried to do my face, and what happened was I wasn't live streaming. So I've tried to do something different this week. So I may still be not live streaming, but I'm just going to get started. Okay, so this is basic morning routine, and I would like you to look at my face right now because I'm going to started using. Just look what they showed me. They've sent me. They've sent me youth potion. So I got this because I started off and hit the ground running and tried to get quite a lot of Pampers in and everything. So I've done quite well. And that means that I get the youth potion for free. So we shall see what happens to my face over the next few weeks. But meanwhile, I'm just going to do a basic skincare morning routine. I might add a couple of things just to show you. But I'm starting off with smoothing cleanser, which is a standard. There are other cleansers, but I'm just going to show you one. And I think what I'm going to do is just put a couple of squirts out onto your hand. And it's a creamy cleanser, this. So actually, it smells really, really lovely. It's I think it's eucalyptus. Anyway, so I'm just going to put a little bit of this cleanser. I'm going to just start just getting it on there, rubbing into all the areas. There we go. So very simple. Sometimes I'll do this in the morning and then just jump into the shower, but it's recommended that you just use the bamboo cloth, which actually comes with it when you order it. And the bamboo cloth is just gently exfoliating just by the fact that it's not very rough, it's really soft, but it just gives it a sort of gentle exfoliation. And so we're just going to take all of that smoothing cleanser off. Now, if it was at night time, you might want to, and you've got makeup on, then you could double cleanse. But this is just a morning routine, so you've already cleansed and everything at night, so you don't need to do that. A smoothing cleanser is good enough to go, is gentle enough to go over your eyes. So really good for taking makeup off in the evening. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to allow that to dry for a moment, and I'll tell you about the next one. So we've out the pores have been cleansed, and now we want to just balance the skin. So this is like a toner. So we've used our cleanser. Morning mist is one of my favorite things because it's just like really refreshing and lovely, and you can use it throughout the day. You can also use it to set makeup and have a dewy look. So it's got several different functions, but for the morning and for the evening, I tend to use this. You can get a different toner, which I'll show you another time. But this morning mist, all you do is just close your eyes and just gently, just a couple of spritzes, and just let it just spray onto your face. And what that does is it does a couple of things. It just tightens the pores just very slightly, and it rebalances the pH because sometimes the cleansers can get your skin slightly out of balance. So by doing that, it gets you ready for the moisturizers. Now, if you are just wanting a basic cleanser, toner, moisturizer, you could then move on to one of your moisturizers. But I'm going to actually just show you a couple of the serums because I use these in the morning, and these are really, really lovely. So Glowberry is very good for pigmentation to even out the skin tone. And the reason it's good at that is because it's full of antioxidants, in the same way as a lot of the fruit that we eat is. And what happens over the day is when you come across pollution or you come across the sun rays, then they have something called free radicals and they steal electrons and destabilize our skin. So what Glowberry does is got antioxidants in, and the antioxidants they give electrons, so they restabilize it. So there is a chemical reason for all of this. But what I like about Glowberry is, and you need about 6 drops, is it smells absolutely lovely. And that's what I like about a lot of these products, that actually you feel like you're really treating yourself. And the reason that I started this, I do art, as you can tell in the background, I'm in the studio. But what the reason that I started doing this was because I started to do my own beauty regime and I noticed how lovely my skin was becoming. And I believe that do having morning routines, having evening routines, just having a little bit of ritual around, and it's good for your skin, but it's also quite good for mental health and for just slowing down and spending the time. So there's my Glowberry. I'm just gonna just push it in slightly. So with these serums, a really good thing to do, I've got a Rainforest Dew as well. So Rainforest Dew is good for hydration. So we've got that protection and that evening out of the skin tone. But here we've got Rainforest Dew, and I'm just going to feel like I'm in a chemist lab, and I love it. Just love it. So, but also a beauty parlor. Okay. Now here we go. I'm putting this, and what you'll feel with Rainforest Dew is it gets a little bit sort of tacky. And so what you want to do is just push it into the skin. It's meant to feel like that. It doesn't feel like that forever. It just feels like that whilst you're applying it. Okay. And there we go. So that's done. Now you don't have to do the serums in the morning. You can just do your basic skincare. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to talk a little bit about CC cream. So CC cream has come out yesterday, and it was out before, but they've reformulated it. They've just from feedback, they've added an extra colour in, and they've also, what it does, they've also I think some of it, they've actually made it a bit smoother as well. So I haven't got the CC cream here to show you, but I can colour match and get you the right colours. That's no problem, because this I've got this, which is all the different sort of foundation colours, etc. So if you do need a colour match, that's something that I'm offering now in the studio. Come to the studio, have a bit of a relax, get your colours matched, and we can sort out a colour either for the illuminating foundation or for the CC cream. So I'm just going to put a bit of moisturiser on whilst I talk. I've just got a little bit of skin relief. Again, just a couple of squirts. This smells really fresh. And I'll use in the evening, I'll use Skin Feast or Skin Dream. But in the morning, I find this really quite it's just lighter. And so I like that. However, we've got to follow this now uh with suntan lotion. So this is Sunday. If you use CC cream as a foundation, it's got factor 50 in it. So you can actually do your foundation and your CC cream all at the same time. So, and that's basically my morning routine. I will put a little bit of Sunday on because I put suntan lotion on my face all year round. And the reason I do that is because if you actually look at the redness here, before I was doing that, this is where my glasses sit. So before I did that, I used to have dry patches and scaly and not very on my face. And since I've used suntan lotion on my face, I have no problems really. but and so that's why I do it all year round because it was happening in the winter as well. So you just need two finger lengths. Hang on, there we go. Sorry, I didn't do that very well. In order to have the right amount of sun cream on, it just gives you a guide to make sure you've got a good coverage. Okay, and I'm going to start from my nose because that is a bit of a problem area for me. And you can apply it all round. Now, there's something I wanted to talk about as well, which is eye care. It's something that they are, in fact, I forgot to do it, but I'm going to do it now. Show you. Eye Works. This is Eye Works, and I'm going to squeeze a little bit of the, see if I can do this. Squeeze a little bit of moisture out of the cream out onto it's called a Xanax tip, I think. And then what you do is you use it and you just, it's cold, it's very soothing. And you just put that moisturizer around your eyes. You get this free if you buy. So if you buy the basic skincare collection, you have to spend £80. You'll get some hydrogel eye masks for under your eyes. If you actually then, if say for instance you got not just the essentials collections, but you got the collection that includes the serums. So it's called the enhanced collection, and you pay for one of the serums and then you get the other one free. If you do that for that's £120 for all of the products that I've shown you. Yeah, all of the products that I've shown you. And then you will get the Eye Works free. You will get the 5 hydrogel eye masks. I've done that eye. This is really confusing because I think, anyway, because it's like looking in a mirror. Put a little bit more of the cream out. That's it. I'm just doing my eyes. Okay, just moisturising. So under the eye area, they don't have the sebum glands, and it's very in need of moisture. So there we go. There's my face done. For today, I am going to put a little bit of foundation, but I'm not sure that I'm going to do that on camera. I just wanted to make you aware, make you aware of what was on offer this week. So what I'm going to do is just quickly go back onto Facebook. I'm sure I am live, but I'm not positive. And if not, I'm going to put the video of this because I've actually recorded it as well so that I'm belt and braces. Okay. So I'm not sure I am live. What I wanted to do was just discuss with you a couple of the tips. So for the Win It Wheel, if you've bought anything this week, you'll automatically go onto the Win It Wheel. But also, if you introduce a friend to this group, you will also go onto the Win It Wheel. So if you can introduce a friend, that would be great. Because I need to grow the group really. I need to make it a little bit bigger and make it worthwhile me doing these things. I'm also introducing the colour matching and the skincare consultations. So the Win It Wheel this week is going to be for a free facial with me. That will include any skincare consultations and that, but I'm also going to literally do a facial for you. So in the studio, in this relaxed environment, we'll put some lovely music on and it'll just be a really nice thing to do. We could even pop to the Red Lion. So that's what you get on the Win It Wheel this week. So Win It Wheel is going to be Wednesday. So if you can introduce a friend, even if you don't buy, that's fine. Then you'll get onto the wheel. Okay. So bye for now. See you in next Tuesday's tips. Bye.